After 32 years of testing carbon filters, this is the best whole house carbon filter. Why choose this option, and why should this option be trusted? We've tried and tested these tanks over a period of 15 to 25 years, and this is our non-backwashing carbon tank. It comes with Centaur carbon, which is the best carbon in the industry right now, and under certain conditions you may need a backwashing carbon filter. In that case, we would use our 2510 backwashing type carbon filter with the same Centaur carbon in it. Whether you're on well water or city water, we always recommend a carbon filter. For city water, you want to remove the chlorine and the chlorine byproducts. Take that right out of the water, have good drinking water throughout the entire house. And if you're on well water, you may have an odor or a taste in your water supply. A carbon filter will remove that as well. A whole house carbon filter will remove a multitude of different contaminants, from chlorine and chlorine byproducts on city water to taste and odor, sulfur smell on well water. The contaminant list is incredibly long. Herbicides, pesticides, it goes on and on and on. There's two different types of carbon that most people use. There's catalytic carbon, there's granular activated carbon. Granular activated carbon is more common and it's good for basic chlorine removal, taste and odor removal. We tend to use catalytic carbon, which is Centaur carbon. We found that it's the best in the industry, and it serves a multitude of different products. It basically covers everything. Now, there's two different types of carbon tanks. There's non-backwashing that we have here. This is our 2.5 cubic foot Clack unit. And then we have our Fleck 2510 in the 2.5 cubic foot. So in certain instances, you may need a backwashing filter, like you have heavy sediment or some iron in the water and you just want to use a carbon filter by itself. We would recommend backwashing. But for most applications like city water and things like taste and odor, herbicide, pesticide removal, the non-backwashing carbon filter is much easier to use, easier to install, and easier to maintain. If you already have an existing system like a water softener and an iron filter and you're on well or city water, if your softener's on city water, we recommend putting the carbon tank first to take out the chlorine and the chlorine byproducts, because chlorine can shorten the life of the resin. And if you're on well water, we typically would put the carbon filter last after the iron filter and the water softener to polish up the water, take out any taste and odor, herbicides, pesticides, and other contaminants. For the most part, when it comes to sizing a carbon filter, we recommend using the 2.5 cubic foot. It's a one size that fits all, and it can handle 2 people in the house, up to 10 people in the house, and do a great job. People ask, how long will the carbon media last? In most applications, you're going to get 4 to 5 years out of the carbon media before you have to clean out the tank and rebed it with new carbon. A lot of customers ask me, will a carbon tank remove PFAS from the water? Yes, it will. It's a great way to remove PFAS. It's easy to install, easy to maintain. Basically, you don't have to worry about it. There's no annual maintenance, and it will remove a multitude of other contaminants which may or may not be in your water supply. Now, a lot of people ask me, can I just get a filter from Home Depot that mounts on the wall with a carbon cartridge in it to take care of my odor problem or taste problem or the chlorine? No, you can't. That's not really designed for whole house use. It's usually for a singular fixture like under the sink kitchen faucet, and you're going to pay maybe $80 for something like that, whereas whole house carbon system can range from $1,200 to $2,500, and we always recommend the whole house carbon tank for optimum capacity and contaminant removal. Once your carbon tank's installed, there's not a whole lot of maintenance. There's no annual maintenance at all. So every 4 to 5 years, cleaning the tank out and rebedding it with new carbon, there's nothing else that you have to do.